I think that's it. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's Monday. Woohoo. Why am I excited that it's Monday? Because I'm back here. I'm back here. I'm with you again. I'm back, everyone. And yeah. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. Oh, don't look at these numbers because those numbers are only show that how bad I am at playing WoW. Uh, yeah. I went into some very exciting uh, silliness last night in a raid. I thought, oh, this is it. I'm going to get AOTC. No, that didn't happen. I wonder how many hours people are trying to do that and then don't do it. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I'm putting some socks on. How uh, how people just jump into. I mean, the guy even said know the strats or know the techniques or whatever, and people just jump in there and start smacking into. We 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 got out of phase one once out of 4 tries, and then I had to leave because I had a little party. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. That's not true. I can't do that. You know what's also frustrating? This back I have right here. Oh no, I just made a mistake. Oh well. Makes a lot of noise, and I hate it. I hate it. Ooh, that's not good either. Oh, that's good though. That's not good. That's not good. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Very good weekend. How about you out there? Anybody who's listening? Was it a good weekend for you? It was a great weekend for me. I had a wonderful time goofing off, playing and not playing. I spent a lot of time not playing this weekend, which is kind of good. No boo boo, I don't want that. La da dee dee ba dee bo dee doo 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 dee doo. So yeah. Oh, and I got my 17th follower. I'm on my way, baby. I'm on my way. Can you imagine if I was doing this at a time that wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning for most people in the United States? I want to hear some person from the United States speak. But you can't because I'm a schmuck and I don't know what I'm doing. And I can only do this in the mornings. But it's been so much fun that I'm having a great time doing it. So who cares when I can do it? Well, you probably do. Let's see. What am I doing here? I'm going to do this. This actually should kill him. Well, I really made a mistake earlier. It didn't cause me a lot of life. Fortunately, he keeps missing. No! Oh, but then he got that thing going. So that's bad. I don't know why I did that. It was a waste of time. He was just going to die anyway. Bloop. Yeah, so lots of craziness in the news. The Germans had elections, and they have chosen the lesser of two evils, at least for perception. What their perception is of the lesser of two evils. Like, yeah, you think that. You think this is going to solve your problems, but this is not going to solve your problems. I promise you. Your problems are that you think the system is there for you. Oh, Germany, you're so cute. It probably because historically the system had been there for you. What's going on with this microphone? The system had been there for you. Your parents initially created a system that was intended to benefit them and you as their children. But then somebody took over your system and turned it into a poop fest. And now your system is a poop fest. And your choices were between Olaf Schultz and this Mertz guy, Charles Mertz. What's his name? Oh, come on, Bodhi. I should know what his name is because I've been reading about him all morning. Mertz Friedrich. Is it Friedrich or Frederick? Yeah, Mr. Mertz. Mr. Mertz. Mertz is the name of Ethel Mertz. I can't remember that's loud. Ethel Mertz was the woman who was Lucille Ball's best friend in the I Love Lucy show. So there's that. Anyway, Ethel Mertz. Do I care anything about what's going on here? I don't think I do. What can I care about? I can care about putting on a good show today. I could do that. Could make that my priority instead of goofing off and playing video games. But that sounds like a lot of work. So, and I don't like working. Working is for suckers. That reminds me of the song in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Which, if you've never seen that movie, good movie. I highly recommend it. But they've got a song on there that says, I'm in the jailhouse now, and I'm in the jailhouse now. And one of the lines in I'm in the jailhouse now, I might as well just do this. I'm here, for God's sakes. Whoop. Is they'd like to punch the jerk who invented work. I'm in the jailhouse now. So I think that's funny. I think that's a funny line. Or at least punch the guy who told you that it was something that you were doing for Jesus. Right? Working hard was what Jesus wanted you to do. What? Why would Jesus care about my work? Unless Jesus is somehow the business owner. Whoa, look at me, I'm way up here. Wee, boing, boing. This must be disconcerting for those who might suffer from seizure-related attacks. Ooh, me jumping all over the place. I'm in the jailhouse now. I'm in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Wait. Wow, listen to me yodeling. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee. Diddle-diddle. All right, I shouldn't sing. I shouldn't yodel. I have a problem with staying in tune because I'm not a good singer. What? But I'm a happy Monday camper after getting a shit night's sleep. Oh my God, we had a party last night here at the house for a roommate who he's on his way out. Unfortunately, he won't be with us anymore. And which just means he's going home. But it was a lot of fun, and he's a great person, and he's leaving. I was wondering, are these really great people that we're meeting, or do we just create a lovely atmosphere and they come in and they feel lovely in our atmosphere? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Click, click. Ooh, I got 162 gold. What am I going to do with that? What does she want? Renowned. Every time I turn around, she's asking me for something else. Oh my God, I haven't done this? Are you kidding? What's this? Oh. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing, pal. What do you have for sale? Oh my God. Okay. That's probably bad. So yeah, the Germans are doing their thing, but so I can't blame the people of Germany, right? There was a takeover of your government that ensured that only the people who would rise to the top are Friedrich Merz and Olaf Scholz. That's the problem. A system that someone developed or usurped that is making sure you only receive the worst of the worst. I'm not even sure Angela Merkel was good. Comparatively good. Yes, comparatively good. She was indeed comparatively good. I would like to try and find a 10 this morning. And I don't remember which 10 I want. There's a 10 I don't want. And I think it's the Dawnbreaker, but let me get to a little safe space up here. Ooh, look. Let's do this. Let's do it right now. Hero's Path, The War Within. That's a me. It's the Arathi airship, the inch of the Dawnbreaker. Great. So I need someone to carry me. Ooh. Through 10s on Iraq, City of Threads, and Boeing. Hello. And whatever the other one is. Wow. There's nobody doing dungeons this morning. I could do this. Oh no! Oh, I had you, man. One person. Guild recruitment. Hi, we're a guild of returning players looking to start season 2 strong with a focus on Mythic Plus and AOTC while keeping it friendly and fun. Well, that sounds like the guild I have already. Doodly-doo. Wow. How could there really only be 4 groups of people playing on a Monday morning? It could just mean that everybody's done all the wonderful things that they wanted to do already, and there's nothing else to do. We are just weeks away from a very exciting introduction of season 2. Woo! Season 2! Which I'm actually going to take differently. I'm actually going to do things differently. I don't know what. It turns out that this little augmentation evoker is going to be useless. So, because some of the changes that are happening to my augmentation evoker are that in the past I would give a buff to the healer and the tank, and now I don't. Or in season 2, I won't be able to. So everyone's going to be like, yeah, he's just a DPS, a funny DPS. But no one's going to want me anymore. I'm useless. There's probably that, which probably means there's like a couple classes that an evoker would benefit. For example, let's say the evoker benefits I don't know, druids, not resto druids, balanced druids, and mages. But that means I can only go into groups with balance and mages, because everyone else is going to be like, oh, well, you don't really help me. And that means that someone's got to figure that out so that it's done, and I don't have to figure it out. Did you see me jump backwards? So that has become like not a meta, but a thing where people are like, oh yeah, Bodhi. We want him in his augmentation evoker. We need an augmentation evoker in this group. That's not going to happen. What am I, silly? So, and the character I play, my DPS that I played the most is my marksman hunter. And at least people like Bellular are saying that marksman hunter is getting a really nice change, and I'm down with that. Oop, wait a minute. Why can't I jump over there? Why? Nice game design, Blizzard. And I should quit screwing around and just get up there. Pwa, 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 pwa. Hazard blocked. Come on, jump. Come on. All right. Ooh, I'm dead. So technically, if it's good, I don't know. He says the gameplay is good. He's not saying it's going to be a meta thing. He's just going to say he really likes the way it is. So, which is fine. I don't think there's anybody else here I need. I guess I could go over there and get some gold. And then the other thing that's going on is the anniversary of the Russian special military operation, that the Russians call a special military operation, and that the Ukrainians call a war. That happened. There was an anniversary of sorts. You suck, Blizzard. Fuck. Shit game. And so I want to talk a little bit about that and talk about the situation in Ukraine vis-a-vis the fact that the people who are really at war, the United States and Russia, are negotiating a settlement, and that's happening. What's this? Just disturbed Earth. I don't care about that. So, although I suppose if I did stock up on disturbed Earth, it could technically give me kind of a whoa, quickly, a bunch of those to get a bunch of things at the beginning of season 2 that would increase my number of valor stones. What are they called? Valor stones. They're called valor stones. I guess I was right. They're valor stones. I'm sure they'll have to change the name of them, but I'll still need something, and you probably get them by having those things. At least you get some of them. Mumble. God, I'm just trying to get over there. Can you let me get over there, please? I better check my situation back here. 9 City of Threads. I could technically do that and make myself happier. Doodle-yo-hoo-doo, boodle-yo-hoo-doo, boodle-yo-hoo. Uh-oh, someone's not interested in me. La-da-dee-dee-doo-doo. Guild recruitment. What's going on here? Oh, that guy just blew it up. Oh, well, fuck. I don't find that to be a helpful thing. It certainly didn't help me out. Yeah. So, and then what else might I talk about? NATO's future. I don't think anybody gives a shit about that, but I might as well say something about it. Oh, now you want me? Oh, I see. I had to fucking turn around. I need to remember that I am here because I have I have bloodlust, or whatever it's called. For me, it's called Fury of the Aspects. They're summoning, so I can just relax, do what I'm doing. Wild Camp Ooer. All right. Well, hello. Wild Camp Ooer. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, God, is everything about Ukraine today? All right. Well, so some of the stories I won't be able to cover are that the Pope is the Pope is here. I'm ready. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see. I was kind of asking them where they wanted bloodlust, but we do have a monk, right? No, no rogues. Nobody. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do all the work. Shit. And gotcha. And this one, Bodhi. One, two. Bam. One, two. I was trying to get another one off before it went off. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, just opened up the wrong window. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Thanks. Guy saved my ass. Well, here's a little something for you, my friend. Here's a little improvement for you. Oh, that guy and I just did the same thing together. Don't blame me for that, folks. uh, whoa. Eh. Ooh, nice. Got the interrupt. I don't think you should be standing next to me. And I think I'm standing in a bad spot. Nope, that wouldn't work out very well. That didn't work out well at all. Ooh, this is way too wide. I don't like it that wide. I like it like that. I like it like that, baby, baby. I like it like that. I like it like that. That tank should stop moving. Man, that guy should really stop doing that. But he won't stop. 1, 2. I should be doing this one. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Get the door. And then this one, and then this one, and this one. Fire breath. This one. This one. That one for sure. That's gotta make him mad. I can't see. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, someone died. Prepare yourselves to move, everybody. For some reason, I cannot. There we go. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Boy. I got you, healer. Now. Now. 2, 3. I'm going to give that guy that. Look out, tank. Ooh. This isn't good. We're kind of in a bad way here, folks. Tank? What the fuck? Oh, we lost the... And we lost the tank. Not good. I can't run away. Well... We're giving up. And we're giving up. I guess that was a DPS thing. I don't know. Goodbye, everybody. Doodly doo 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 boop a doodle 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 doo. Doodle da da. Doodly dee doodly doo 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 doo. All right, well, let's find another group because Arakar at 10. I would love to get that out of the way. Obviously, I could do these. I've done them before. Dawnbreaker 11, that would be fun. I should sign up for that one. That's a bad idea, Bodhi. Blue. Let's see. Siege 10. I can try that one. Mists 10. I don't really care about that, but at least it's mists. Easy breezy. Akara Echoes. I don't even know what that means. It's all in Russian. Apakapa. Oh, yeah. Ara. P is R. Arakara. Gorod. Gorod. I got to do something. I need to upgrade some of these things into 10 territory. Well, this may not be something I'm going to be able to get away with this morning. Because my damage profile is too low. Too low. But at least I was staying alive. Unlike some people who died so that they couldn't do damage. Not so that they couldn't do damage. That wasn't the purpose of dying, but they died. I should be talking about the Pope's health. And it's sad that there's an old person who is unhealthy. If you see the pictures of the Pope when he started being Pope and the pictures of the Pope today, yeah, I'm not sure he's on a fitness program. You know what I mean? Siege 10. Well, that means I need to get home. So click. Russian, and me. I'm not Russian. I'm not Russian. So, yeah, I feel bad about the Pope, and I wish the Pope was in better shape, because it's going to be my turn someday, and it would be nice if people were like, oh, man, bummer, that old guy is going to die. And I'm going to die, and you're going to die. I think the Pope could have taken better care of himself, but pneumonia's a motherfucker, right? It got Pope what's-his-face. What's going on? Why did I just get blasted with some poison? This is Caesar Borealis. What am I doing? This is Caesar Borealis. Oh. Click. And so good morning. The dynamic of what are we doing here, folks? Are we asking someone to join us or not? There's a blue guy. The blue guy just changed. I don't know which blue guy it was. It was the other blue guy, Bodhi. It was the one with the K on it. Someone left. A little weird, don't you think? Someone left the group. That not good. Someone left the freaking group. And I keep getting this fucking poison on me, and I don't know why. Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay in the group, or am I going to leave the group? Let's see. Are they looking for someone else? They are not. So I should probably just leave the group. Plus I had it in raid. I'm not sure these folks know what they're doing. I'm just going to leave. There's nothing else for me out there, though. Suppose I could do a mist. I could try a mist or an Arakara. I suppose. But now I'm in trouble because I'm stuck here. I'm thinking I can stuck in the middle with you. And I have to get home. Which means the only way, that's not true. Not the only way. I guess I could have used another portal. But this is the portal I got. So this is my life. Boodly doo 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 boop doo 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 doo. Yeah, and then so that's the Pope's health. And I don't have time to talk about that. Nor interest. I hope he is going to be healthy. And he's going to recover and live a long life. But he has lived a long life. So, And the Philippines. Man, whoever's running the Philippines, you people are fucked up. So, sorry to all my Philippine followers out there, which I have none. But you guys are making some. You're put. No, let me rephrase that. You're being put in some really bad situations. Declined for an 8. Oh my god. I hate the stone vault, but I'll do anything. No, I won't. What am I doing? I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to get some gold. And yeah, the Philippines are making some. They're put in a situation where the only choices they have to make are bad choices, and you're choosing, right? So someone puts in their guy, but their guy doesn't perform well, but the other guy, they call them a far right guy, or he's a Putin puppet, or they come up with some crazy sex shit that they did back when they were kids, whatever the fucking story is. It makes so that you don't get good choices for your political leaders. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place is the expression. And I find out that's not what everyone it says. In other cultures, that expression is actually different. Not a lot different, but a little different. And I knew it. You piece of shit, Blizzard. And I don't know. Oh, I'm all right. Where will this take me? This will take me to the Isles. I don't want to go there. The Siren Isles. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And so the Philippines were this weekend. They did military exercises with the French. Now, I don't. I'm not a French hater, but if you're doing military exercises with the French, you're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, man. I don't get it. First of all, why the French? You're the Philippines. You're in Asia. Why don't you get along with your neighbors and then have a really good experience with them than France? Now, I know why, and the answer is probably because France sells a lot of weapons. One of the things about the fucking French is the French government is or the French somebody is constantly selling weapons. And there's at least a perception that those weapons are good quality. I don't know. I can't imagine. They didn't do so well in Ukraine. And the French just lost one of their colonies this last year, maybe 2. Asked to leave different countries and stuff. I don't know. And the Philippines is making agreements with Australia and with America. Australia, I kind of understand. That's in their backyard, but acting like the Chinese are going to come and kill them. I don't get it, man. What's your problem? I don't understand. What are you doing that is making you worry that China is going to kill you? That's not who China is. That means you're being played in a game of I'm going to sneeze and my ribs hurt. Damn. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh, I've never seen myself sneeze before. I'm on camera. That's you. Oh my, that's adorable. I think that's cute. I'm such a cute sneezer. All right, anyway, so the Philippines has convinced themselves that they are target number 1, and they probably would be, right? So the United States, if something went down with China, and kind of looks like something's gonna go down with China, that's bad right there, because that guy getting that crit hit probably means I'm going to die before I kill this son of a bitch. I'm definitely no, I'm gonna survive. Phew. Yeah, Um, bloop. I'm dead. Blarg. If there something did go down with China, and it kind of looks like Trump wants to do something with China, something military, then yeah, the United States would attack the Philippines. So better be their friends. And I don't think the Chinese would do that, but I know the Americans would do it, because the Americans would be like, we need those military bases. I know they would. There's no question. They actually did in the last war. So why wouldn't they do it in this war? Now, the way we characterize it is that we liberated those people, right? We saved those people from the tragedy of I don't know, whatever the tragedy was. And boom. And that's great. Ooh, I missed him. I thought I would get him. Jesus Christ, this turned into a shit show. Will you please die? Now all these guys have to die. Oh, I didn't get them all? No way. That's bullshit. Guess I had to split it up. And yeah, I just think was the lesson not learned? Was the lesson not learned when the United States destroyed Iraq, who was on their team for a short time? Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I tried to get away from it, but I couldn't. Was the lesson not learned then? No, I'm going to die. Whoa. Did I make that? Well, I didn't die. So I'll take that as a win. Shut up. Was the lesson not learned after the United States destroyed other countries? Is there no one who's ever going to learn the fucking lesson? You can't trust the United States? Is that not a thing? Are people not into learning anymore? Have we stopped learning? Is that, or yeah, you know it to be true, although the propaganda has been telling you something else for many, many years. You know it to be true, but that's not what your government's doing because they're corrupt. What am I supposed to be doing here? Well, I'm sure it involves killing this little shithead. You, get over here. Boy, that is a useless thing. Shooting that is useless. I really don't like it. That guy just stole my toolbox. Got this toolbox and that toolbox. Uh-oh. That should give me 3? Yeah. This is useless. I gotta start using that button more. But I can use it more, and it doesn't really. At some point, it becomes diminishing returns. It's this one right here, the eruption. You only get so much juice for it. All right, well that's done. Now this is done. And I can go down here and kill these buttholes. Right on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Waiting and waiting. Jesus Christ. so much time to get up to the point where you can actually do damage with this character. It's crazy. How many more do I need? 3? There's somebody up here who's killing them. It might be this guy. Nope, he's not killing them. Someone just took off. There we go. Bam. Nope. Yep. Wait. I love the way he's just screaming at me. Stop screaming at me, bro. All right. So, wham, bam. Thank you. Bam. Yeah, it's gold. Yay, gold. And I flew up here to do this. This thing's an exploding one, so I gotta be careful. Oop. I'm actually going to take the shortcut out of here. Oops. No. Well, that bothered me not at all. Not even one bit. Goodbye, Scorpid. Shortcut. Meow. Where is the button? There it is. Click. Shortcut. Yeah, the Philippines. What are you thinking, guys? What are you thinking? Why are you making those choices? Those are bad choices. Make better choices. All right. Well, then there is this thing that's going on in the BBC. Now, the BBC it has been demonstrated that was taking money from the CIA's one of the CIA's arms fronts called the not the National Endowment for Democracy. It was the other one whose name slips my mind. And those guys it's a CIA cutout. What do they call them? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've hated them since the beginning of time, and there they are. We finally got them. Well, I don't know. Trump and Elon Musk kind of did something to him, but I don't think it's permanent. Yeah, you can't do that. I'm sorry. But I do have a button that will one-shot your ass. I have actually 2 buttons that'll one-shot people. Watch, I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Whoops, still one-shotted him. It's fantastic, don't you think? And if I could get these to go off, that would, yeah, nice. How do I do that anyway? How do I get that to happen when I want it to happen, and only when it not when it wants to happen? I don't know. But that's the button I'm obviously not using as much as I should. Eruption. No, this guy's coming after me. Help, help. I'm being oppressed. Oh, let's do this. Gotcha. Oh my God, I can't think of the name. I honestly can't think of the name. It's the CIA cutout. Somebody say it in the chat. The CIA cutout that they say, oh, USAID. Hold there. My God. Anyway, USAID is that's one of my one-shot buttons. It's a fantastic one, don't you think? Zoop. Here's the other one. Watch. Oh wait, oh man. I did not get them all. I just stepped out of the fucking. Here's another one. Bye. That's one of my favorite buttons. How can that not be your favorite button? The button that you just push and everybody dies. That's gotta be a favorite of everyone, everywhere, always. Gotcha. I win. Anyway, so the BBC, I actually have I wanted to show you this. The BBC was celebrating the second anniversary, or the beginning of the third year. No, I guess it is. It would be 1, 2. Yeah, the beginning of the third year of the special military operation. And I'm going to call it the special military operation because that's what the Russians are doing. And I have it right here. So here I am with the camera. Hi. Check out the guy who's Mr. Jeez, I look really clean today. I actually shaved my head. I cut my hair before class. Anyway, I'll do it from here. So here's Zelensky and Putin. And Putin looks like he's the devil. And Zelensky looks like he's the determined warrior. Jesus Christ. How could it? It's the absolute opposite. My God, I don't believe it. Kiev no longer looks like a city at war as it was 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, yeah, Kiev was in trouble. What do they got here? The nightmare fear of national extinction experience. All right, so that's the look at the title. Ukraine's extinction nightmare has returned. What? Jeremy Bowen? That guy's a fucking either a moron or he's one of the bad guys. So look what they said. But instead, Donald Trump has delivered a stream of exaggeration, half-truths, and outright lies about the war that echoes the views of President Putin. Yeah, so that's true. He has said some things that echo what Putin was saying because Putin was telling the truth in 2022 and saying, hey, this is the situation that's going on and we can't tolerate this situation. You've been slowly getting closer and closer to our borders, America, with your fucking nuclear bombs and your military. We can't keep letting that happen. Not in Ukraine, where Napoleon attacked us through Ukraine and then Hitler attacked us through Ukraine. The way to bring your army into Russia is through Ukraine. So Ukraine needs to be neutral, like they promised they would be when they separated from the Soviet Union. If they didn't promise neutrality in 1991, they wouldn't have separated from the Soviet Union. It's that fucking simple. And then after the revolution, the Maidan, why do I keep calling it the Maidan Revolution? Because that's what they've been telling us. It's the Maidan Revolution. It's the revolution. The Maidan coup in which the United States overthrew the Ukrainian government, the democratically elected Ukrainian government in 2014. After that, they changed the constitution. And Trump is saying those things. Trump is telling the truth about that. And this piece of shit, Jeremy Bowen, is saying that those things are not true. Yeah, I'm getting his name right. And this is the guy who is the editor. Look, he's the international editor. This scumbag, this guy who is he's saying Trump is telling you streams of exaggeration, half-truths, and outright lies. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He goes on to say Trump's negotiation strategy is to offer concessions before serious talks instead of putting pressure on the country that broke international law by leading to huge destruction, hundreds of thousands of dead and wounded. He's turned on Ukraine. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Not at all. What he's saying is, look, I want to stop the war. And the only way of stopping the war is recognizing reality. Reality is that Russia has won whatever they've been doing, whether they call it their special military operation or they call it your war. Russia won. That was a long time ago. That's not like something new has happened. And for Jeremy Bowen, who is, again, the international editor, he's not some schmuck like me. He's the guy who's responsible probably for all international news going through the BBC. That's why he's such a scumbag and he's a piece of shit, right? Trump has said that NATO is not, Ukraine is not going to join NATO. Yeah, because they're not going to join NATO. Hello? They're the most corrupt country in Europe, Why would you want that country? And they're broke. All their money's gone. They got nothing left. They join NATO. They can't buy weapons from the United States. If they join NATO, that means we'll have to give them to them. That's not how NATO works. NATO's about buying weapons from the United States. Accepting that it will keep at least some of the land it has seized by force, that Russia has seized by force. Yeah, because Russia said, we don't want to do this. Please don't make us do this. And they still made them do it. Zelensky's the one who made them do that. This piece of shit. So this goes on and on and on. Look at, they're showing this picture of this poor teacher, right? They're showing the destruction. This goes on. And look how brave Zelensky is. And he's got the leaders of the military following him. And then the echoes of the past. There's a tank going through the snow, right? And it goes on to say that they were sending him pillows until they demonstrated how fantastic they were. No, since 2014, NATO has been training Ukrainian forces. And were Ukrainian forces some of the most prepared military forces in Europe? Yes, they were. Yes, they were, because they were preparing for a war, and they were given a lot of training, and then this piece of shit, Jeremy Bowen, goes on to say, "Oh, look, yeah, it was Vladimir Putin ordered a full-scale invasion." No, he didn't. That's not fucking remotely true. That's not a full-scale invasion, right? And then it goes on to say they fought so valiantly. The platforms are packed. 50,000 people a day leaving. Yeah, that's scary. I wouldn't want to be in a war zone. Putin believed Russia's mighty and modernized armor would make quick work of obstinate. No, they didn't. It's not what he fucking said. It's not what he said. He said, it's a special military armor. We're going to kill the fucking fascists, and there were 3 points in the special military operation. First, he wanted to change the government. He wanted to destroy the fascist elements that were in the military, because that's who the United States always works with, is the fucking fascist elements. And what was the third one? Maybe return Ukraine to neutrality, which he's going to do. He's going to do that. And it's cost thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of Russian lives. Why? Because Ukraine said, we're not going to stay neutral. We want to be in a war somewhere. Well, you got your fucking war, Zelensky, you piece of shit. All right, I can't keep going on about this. I got other things I have to do, but Vladimir Zelensky is a criminal, and this Jeremy Bowen guy is a criminal too. Whoever Jeremy Bowen is, and how that scumbag gets to be the head of the international division of BBC is unbelievable. I'm gonna actually look him up because he's such a piece of shit. Jeremy Bowen, journalist, BBC. Jeremy Bowen. That guy looks like a fucking spook. He's a Welsh journalist and TV presenter. He was the Middle East correspondent in Jerusalem, so he's got ties to fucking Israel. Between 1995 and 2000, so he's the guy who became the BBC's Middle East editor from 2005 to 22. So the guy who went over there, went over to Israel and probably didn't report on the truth in Palestine and in Israel and Lebanon and in Syria. He becomes the oh my God, fucking scumbag, man. I'm sorry to your 2 children and your partner Julia. That's really bad. You're a scumball. Jesus Christ. Look at AOL. Oof. AOL shows a different graphic, and the other one over here. So there's like 3 different thumbnails for this. The Yahoo one shows the same one that we were looking at, but then the BBC shows a different one with this piece of shit, fat ass crap liar Jeremy Bowen with a press jacket on. That guy never came into danger of being killed, I promise you. And then over here, and you can't see this, but AOL.com, how's AOL still a thing? Has a bunch of for the same article, has a bunch of weapons, black and white images of weapons, boats, planes, bombers, tanks. Ugh, Jesus. What illness does Jeremy Bowen have? Jeremy Bowen has an illness? Well, geez, I'm sorry about that, Jeremy. Eek. Yeah. Did Jeremy Bowen do BBC Breakfast? God, that guy's the worst. That guy's been recruited by somebody to be one of the worst human beings on earth. I didn't think I was going to spend that much time talking about something I wasn't even supposed to be talking about. But man, the BBC sucks ass. The BBC sucks ass. And this is why they suck ass so badly. Yeah, I need to change this image because I am tired of looking at suck ass Jeremy, what's his name? Bowen. Hey, there I am. I'm back in Azeroth. Phew. Is this technically Azeroth or no? It's tough to tell. I don't really know where Azeroth is anymore. I think the lines of Azeroth have moved. All right, should I try one more dungeon or should I just start my morning? Should I start making videos that I'm never going to edit and publish? Well, I do have things I want to say about the Germans. So first of all, the title "The Germans" comes from an American TV show called Hogan's Heroes. And if you're unfamiliar with Hogan's Heroes, I can just tell you that it didn't give a lot of love to the Germans. Sorry about that, Germany. And here I am echoing. It kind of just made fun of the Germans as incompetent oafs, and that is not true at all. You guys were really good at exterminating millions and millions and millions of people. So, yeah. Where am I going to do this at? From here. This is the thing I do most. Oh my God, my eyes are super red. My eyes are always red and puffy. I went to the bar yesterday, did a little shopping, went to the bar to have a beer, and the guys are all standing there going, oh my God, you look really young today. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? They were asking me, what's my secret? My secret to get rid of this? I don't know. Stay in shape. Eat right, folks. Stay away from sugar. Ugh, sugar's a killer. All right. The Germans. All right. I need to do a couple things here. I need to mark time. Mark time, Bodhi. 105.15 maybe? Boom. 101.05.15. Well, that's a really late start for me. It's a really late start. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hey, folks, it's Bodhi Sandilya from Virulently, and I'm virulently peaceful, and I'm kind of hoping that you would be too, that maybe something I say might inspire you to like and subscribe and follow. So there's those things. Today I'm talking about the Germans, which I should admit is a reference to Hogan's Heroes, which is a show from the United States in the 1960s. Quite funny show, not very flattering for the Germans, so my apologies to the Germans. But the thing I wanted to talk about today was the idea that Germany has elected a new leader yesterday, a guy named Friedrich Merz. Is it Frederick or Friedrich? Probably Friedrich. Friedrich Merz. And Mr. Merz is another dumb shit and another puppet, and he's not going to make your lives any better than Olaf Scholz. Sorry, my little joke. Olaf Scholz. who didn't make your lives any better after he was dropped in there from the last woman and the woman before him. The German lives haven't been getting better because you're being led by people who are leading you down the wrong path, right? Your lives are pretty good. When I first moved to Europe, people were like, oh, the Germans are controlling European politics, which may have been true. And the Germans are super successful and they're super wealthy and they live really good lives. They don't work too hard. They minimize their stress. And the Germans are kind of the envy of Europe at that time. But that was then, and this is now. And now nobody envies Germany because you've just been following the wrong Messiah. So at some point in German history, within the last 20, 40, 50 years, you have been the puppet of the United States, probably really since the Second World War. But it's become even far more evident that you're making really bad decisions by, first of all, supporting NATO. I get that NATO is kind of protecting you from, or was protecting you from the Soviet Union. And that was a perceived threat. The Soviet Union was never a threat, never a threat. It was a perceived threat because the United States created it as a threat because actually it was a threat to the United States. And the United States wanted to be the one leader of the entire world. And, well, the Soviet Union wasn't so big on that idea. And the United States wanted to do whatever it wanted. It wanted to steal from these people and rob from those guys and just take people's land and change people's governments and assassinate people. That's what the United States wanted to do. And Russia kept telling you, hey, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. Hey, stop doing that. And eventually they said, oh, rats, gosh, you're right. And then they would get mad and they would say they hated the Soviet Union. And they would say the Soviet Union's going to kill us. And that's not what the Soviet Union was trying to do. The Soviet Union was indeed trying to protect itself from the aggressor. And the aggressor is, just like it is today, the aggressor is the United States. The United States is the one who goes in and overthrows governments. The Soviet Union did do a little bit of that, and I'm not suggesting they didn't. They wanted to overthrow governments because they wanted to throw out capitalism, because capitalism's a scourge. Capitalism is not making the world a better place. It is making the world a better place for a few people, but that's what business is doing, not what capitalism is doing. Capitalism is not making your life better in any way. Business is, commerce is. That's true. We're all creating a different world, and we should be more prosperous. That's kind of what you'd think you're working towards in life. You know, you have children, you think you want to make a better life for your children, so you work, and you're working in a system. But you're not working for capitalism, you're working for businesses and commerce. Capitalism is a totally different thing. Capitalism is rich people with lots of money to invest in the things that they want to invest in. Now, when I used to practice law, one of the great revelations of my life back then, because I did a lot of estate planning, and then I would have millionaires come into my office and they would say, okay, well, I have these millions of dollars and I need to protect them from the government. And my job was to protect them from the government because I didn't know any better. I was an idiot. I was still consuming the red pill back then. And wait, consuming the blue pill? Jesus Christ, the bad pill. and so when I was doing that, what happened is these people would come into my office and they would say, I have millions of dollars and I don't know which project to put it in. And so I have this project that's going to offer me a 3% return. But it's going to be something good for our community. It's going to create lots of jobs. It's going to make things interesting. It's going to do cha-cha-cha for us. Okay, great. And then they said, well, then I have this other project that's going to give me a 7 or 10% return. It's not going to get as many, it's not going to have a high number of jobs. It's not going to be jobs that are sustainable. They're going to use shoddy materials in order to get that 7, 10% profit. And because I'm loaning my money to someone and they're going to, as capital, and they're going to give it back to me with a return. Okay. So then they would say, and there's this third option. This third option is sketchy. This third option is sketchy. It's probably borderline illegal, but I'm going to get 20% return for my $1 million. Well, so let's quick do those numbers. $1 million, you got a 4% return. That's $40,000. All right, that's pretty good. 10% return, that's $100,000. 20% return, that's $200,000 in a year or a brief period of time. Now, if $200,000 a year is what, $18,000 a month. Now, yeah, I think you'd be able to live pretty well on $18,000 a month just because you had that $1 million. Well, the Germans used to have lots of money that they could invest and do all sorts of things, and they were doing it to make Germany better, Germany stronger, and in many ways to kind of set a model for Europe and then encourage Europe to also do those same things. And then someone came in and said, we're taking over your political parties. And they said, we're no longer going to be thinking about peace. We're going to think only about war. And we want you to change your focus and start supporting our expansion of NATO, which, by the way, was useless at the time in 1991. The Soviet Union had fallen. The Soviet Union never wanted to attack you in the West. But it did want to create a buffer, and it did want to overthrow your governments that were capitalist. Okay, I got that. But they didn't want to militarily dominate you, but then you just said they were. So when they fell and they went away, instead of going, oh, this isn't necessary, we're out of here. No more NATO. That's not needed anymore. The Germans went ahead and started following the bad guys in NATO. And the leaders of the political parties that you have to be NATO supporters. So they rise up as NATO supporters. Now, to Frederick Mertz's credit, he actually, I'm going to read an article, not read an article, but look at an article here from Politico, which is crap. And Mertz is apparently came out yesterday, even before the election was finished, was saying, hey man, this is bad news for Trump, right? He says, why did he say these things? Mertz says, Mertz, a staunch Atlanticist. What the fuck is that? I spent much of his professional career as a lawyer working with and for American firms. Duh. Hello. He's not working for Germany. He's working for American firms. Later, a NATO summit will be held, but he suggested Europe may need to devise a new defensive structure. I'm very curious to see where we're headed towards the NATO summit at the end of June, whether we will still be talking about NATO in its current form, or whether we will establish an independent European defense capability much more quickly. Again, you're acting like Russia wants to attack you, and that is not the truth. Hello, Germany, wake up. But he's saying, hey, make Germany great again. Make America great again. Okay, make Germany great again. MGG, MIGA. He says, my absolute priority will be to strengthen Europe. Europe? What the fuck are you talking about? Strengthen Europe as quickly as possible so that step by step we can really achieve independence from the USA. Oh, that's nice that he's going to say independence of the USA. Then he says, I never thought I would have to say something like this on a television program. But after Donald Trump's statements last week at the latest, it's clear the Americans, at least this part of the Americans, this administration, are largely indifferent to the fate of Europe. That is such bullshit. Oh my God. See, one of the reasons I'm virulently peaceful is because this isn't true. None of this is true. And yet he's acting like it's true, which puts you, Germany, and Europe, us, in a situation where we're not now, instead of spending our money on schools and nice roads and having nice stuff, you want us to spend all of our stuff on bombs and the military. That is absolutely unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Right? On Friday, Mertz suggested it was time to explore nuclear cooperation between France, the UK, and Germany to replace American nuclear umbrella. Are you out of your fucking mind? What? Nuclear bombs? Nuclear bombs. What the fuck do you think those are for? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he's supposed to be the conservative guy, right? It's just, meanwhile, Trump has used his first month back in the White House to destroy the historic bonds between Europe and America that date back to the end of the war. Yeah, the bonds. Yes, America's domination of Europe. He wants to stop dominating Europe because he's like, dude, we need to dominate Asia because those fucking Chinese are thinking something different than we are. It's unbelievable what Mertz and even the guy who's from the Mertz's party is called. Here, I thought it said somewhere here. It says the other party, ADF, the Those guys that Trump was loving on, they actually won second place. So, but we got to put this in perspective. These people aren't going to make Germany a better place. They're going to spend all your money on war shit when there isn't the threat of war. That's what they're going to do. That's what their plan is. Their plan is to take your tax dollars and spend it on war, which is one of the reasons I left America, because they didn't want my tax dollars killing people that are brown and black, which is what the United States does. The exception of Ukraine, where it killed a whole bunch of white people. Crazy. I don't know. I tell you, Germany's not going to become a better place because of this idiot, because he's a scumbag. And he doesn't work for you. He works for the military-industrial complex, right? I'm 100% sure I could go look at what he did as a lawyer and find out, oh, yeah, he was just working for the CIA as a lawyer. He wasn't doing anything interesting. He was helping the military and the CIA do shit so that your tax dollars are wasted and not used on Germans. They're spent on American military weapons or French. He's talking about getting them from France or England. Oh, my God. Sorry about that, Germany. You guys are getting cheated, but everyone's getting cheated. So talk about peace, educate peace, share peace, demand peace, vote peace, do things for people who want peace. Your life is going to be much, much better if you just have peace with everyone. Peace and love. 11806. That's not bad. I kind of went off. I got a little distracted there. I don't know why I'm doing that. I could just put 118, but I'm putting 118 colon 06. Stupid. NATO's future. I don't know if I care enough about this to do a video about it. AFD was the name of that German. Sees record gains, but still shut out from power. Israel delays Palestine prisoner release after Hamas's humiliating treatment of hostages. Boy, I don't even know if I want to go down that road. Macron meets Trump. French, UK leaders rush to Washington to kiss Trump's ass. That's so funny. Government-led internet shutdowns hit record high in 2024. Yeah, duh. Axios. Can I even remotely trust Axios? Probably not. This is Google News. Google News is not good. So, Ina Fried. So, last year was the worst on record for government-imposed internet shutdowns, with at least 296 shutdowns across 54 countries, according to a new report from Access Now. I should probably read that report. Access Now. Access Now is... all right, I don't know what Access Now is. Access Now is talking about digital rights for everyone. Okay, well, that's something good. Israel's digital occupation of Palestine, freedom of expression, fighting digital censorship. All right, well, these guys sound like the good guys. Hopefully. Like they're not a CIA cutout like everybody else. It's official. 2024 was the worst year on record for internet shutdowns, launching today. Emboldened offenders, endangered communities, and internet shutdowns. So this is just an article about the paper that is right there. God, Jesus Christ, Bodhi. Lives on hold. Read the report. I want to read the report. What is... Oh my God, how many pages is this? Scheiße. It's 27 pages long. 26 pages long. Cutting out the title pages and the back cover. Keep It On. Keep It On campaign unites and organizes global Who Pays for This design and data visualization by Lauren Giordano. Thank you, Lauren. The authors would like to especially thank Angela Alarcon, Brigitte, André, Darika. Wow, some really interesting names here. Triggers. Dun dun dun. So they talk about this is on the accessnow.org website, and they're talking about all these shutdowns that happened in 2024. And let's see if I can show you this, because you'll like it. You'll like it because you're on the internet. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'll go down here. Click, 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 click. Browser 3. No. Yeah, browser 3, browser C, properties. Select all, paste. Okay. All right. This is it. You see that, right? You see me talking about this, yeah? And now I'm going to interact with this. And you can see me scrolling down. So you can see this is the Keep It On 2024 Internet Shutdowns Annual Report. And I'm going to make it just a smidgy poop bigger. Ooh, hello. I probably don't need this on. Turn that off. And so it unites and organizes global efforts to end internet shutdowns. That's really what the good people are doing. The campaign was launched by a coalition of over 70 organizations in 2016. You could do this as well. Here are all those names I couldn't pronounce. Well, I could if I put the effort in. But all right, well, this looks good. This looks like these are the good folks. And here's the table of contents. Now I'll make it smaller. Sorry. Internet shutdowns in 2024. And you can see the triggers, new and continuing trends, shutdowns shrouding grave human rights abuses and violence, the widespread use of platform blocks, and cross-border shutdowns. Uh-oh, that's not good. And shutdown impact stories from 2024. Yeah, okay. New and repeat offenders in 2024. I'm just going to jump ahead to page 18. Assuming that 18 really is 18. And I was wrong. First time offenders. Comoros. What the fuck is a Comoros? Imposed the internet shutdown to quell post-election protests after he was declared the winner. Okay. El Salvador. France. Ooh, France. You're awful. Oh, no. They blocked access to TikTok in the territory of New Caledonia. Why? Independence activists led by the indigenous Kanak people were organizing protests. Oh, and they were doing it on TikTok. And oh, you suck, France. You always suck. Guinea-Bissau. Ooh, not good. Malaysia, Mauritius, Thailand. Oh, man. And Africa, entrenched and emerging offenders. Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Mozambique, Myanmar, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Russia. In addition to 7 shutdowns imposed on Ukraine, Russia imposed 12 within the borders through 8 platform blocks, 2 local or regional shutdowns, and 1 shutdown carried out as their test of their sovereign internet. Well, okay. No, I look, generally speaking, I think Russia's doing some good things. That's not a good thing at all. Although the shutdown for the test sovereign internet, probably a good thing. But the other ones, yeah, I'm not down with that shit. Stop blocking people. Kazakhstan, Venezuela, Israel, Sudan, Mauritius. Okay, so where does it say the United States? Are you telling us the United States who fucking banned TikTok, at least temporarily? And that person is talking about here's some empirical evidence. If you weren't scared enough, here's these people with their impact stories, and I'm sure those stories are valid, but that's empirical evidence. You can't treat that like it's, I don't know, it's testimony. They're just saying it's testimony. Okay. Fighting back, partnerships, collaborations, building and resisting. Yeah, this looks like a really good report, but I don't know who's paying for it, and maybe they're doing the right thing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Recommendations for stakeholders. No single state can end internet shutdowns alone. Across all contexts, including during conflict, protests, elections, and exam periods, exam periods, we urge states, private sectors, donors, international organizations, and civil society to work together to keep it on. Hashtag keep it on. This seems like an important thing to be talking about. Your access to the internet, which has become instrumental in our lives. It's like electricity or gas for cooking. You got to have it, right? You got to have electricity. That's ridiculous. So all conflict parties must reaffirm their commitment, cease the discriminative destruction of civilian objects, including medical, energy, and telecommunications infrastructure. Hello, America, Israel. Yeah, this goes on and on and on. Yeah, that'd be nice. That's not going to happen. Thanks for putting it out there, folks. It's not going to happen. Good luck. Keep trying. Keep trying. I'll support you. I'm talking about you right here. So look at, this is what I wanted to show you earlier. Look at the number of shutdowns over time. 2019 was a big one. 2016, I don't know, maybe this is since they began talking about these things, but the number of countries just keeps going up and up and up and up. Unfortunately, I don't see anything here about the United States and their efforts at shutting down people. So that's kind of sad. So maybe, look, they don't show any here for the United States. The United States fucking banned TikTok. What are you talking about? They're preventing people from buying. In Europe either. Look. Oh, no. I mean, France implemented shutdowns, but it didn't do it on French people. They only did it in their colonies out here. Brazil did it once. Who knows why all these people are doing this shit? But Myanmar went crazy. Some crazy shit in Myanmar and in India. That's crazy. A lot of these countries are the colonial properties of the West, and so I can guarantee you, whoever's doing that has probably got something going on with their colonial business and their masters that don't want to lose power. Oh wow. Oh well, that's not good. I think I just did 10 minutes on that. Mark time, Bodhi. 129.21. Really, probably. Eesh, so sad. So sad. 129.21. Well, peace and love, man. Keep it in there. Jeez. Yeah. Whew. And what was the third thing I wanted to talk about today? God, I am never bringing good news to anybody anymore. I am not bringing good news to anybody anymore. That is so sad. I'm not sure I ever brought good news to anyone, because this is kind of my bitch session, my kvetching experiment. And I need to go get my gold. My gold's right here. Ukraine is changing. I want to think about this as I'm getting ready to talk about it. It's obviously changing because everything's changing always. Bzzz, boing. Ooh, one-shotted. One-shotted. I may not know the meaning of one shot if I keep acting like that's one-shotting. It was not one-shotting. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this. I'm going to bounce over here, hit this dude. Bounce over here, hit this dude. See if I can't get this shaman involved. Way to go, shaman. We got to get it quick. We did. Nice job, mate. Yeah, Ukraine is changing. All right, so the first thing I would hope that one of the things I feel strongly about is that the guys in the military in Ukraine they must feel horrible because they know this thing's coming to an end, right? This thing is coming to an end, people. If you don't get that the Ukrainian war is coming to an end, either by peaceful means or you're just going to end up losing, then you're missing out on maybe reality. It's a good way of saying that. You're missing out on reality. And so, I'm actually going to give this guy this. Hello. Here's your one shot. And here's yours. Oh no, he survived. Yeah, if you don't get how Ukraine is changing because the war is either ending or not ending. On the other hand, this ridiculous nonsense about joining NATO is also coming to an end. Trump has been super clear about that. No more NATO. And the other aspect of it is now if Germany is going to create a Germany or UK or France are going to create another element of like a no longer NATO but EDA or something, the European I'm going to call it UWA, the European War Authority, where they're going to hate on Russia and act like Russia is going to attack them, but they don't have America giving them all the money, and America's going to pay a price for these choices, right? Trump says, yeah, we're not. At some point, America needs to sell its weapons, and they were selling them all those weapons to the people in Europe. So, but now they're going to have to sell more weapons to people in Asia, right? So maybe the American military industrial complex is going to be able to keep some of those contracts, but not all of them in Europe. And Europe's going to want some form of independence to protect itself from the next Trump. And hopefully there are a lot. All right, I was going to say hopefully there's a lot more Trumps. Eek, that didn't feel good. Hopefully there's some other people who are going to not focus on European war, which puts me personally in danger. Ukraine is changing. Maybe this isn't the thing I should have been talking about. Yeah. Well, all right. So I read news this morning that Zelensky offered to resign in exchange for NATO membership. Yes, you are an obstacle. You are not the only obstacle. But you are a major obstacle to people finding peace. All right, what am I going to do here? I'm actually going to use this thing. And I'm probably going to heal myself after this. No, I'm not. All right, well, now he's dead. So that didn't work out very well for me. Ooh, I took a big hit. Now, is Rocket Boy here just going to wipe me out? I'm not first. He's first. This always goes first. I'm going to take what I can get, man. And, oh, he didn't wipe me out. Look at that. And he didn't stun me either. Ooh, and he takes a crit. Booyah from the top rope. Oh, and he still can't kill me. I'm invincible. 2 crits. Sit down, motherfucker. Oop. Sit down, my friend. Oop. Damn. That guy got blown out the water. Blown out the water. And that's kind of what triggered this idea, was that if he's talking about leaving, that would really bring wonderful changes to Ukraine. Unfortunately, I'm sure they'll just put their other puppet in there, and they're not, and the people of Ukraine aren't going to get a real choice of a good person and another good person. Wouldn't it be great if you had to choose? You were choosing from one guy who was insisting on creating peace and another person who was insisting on creating peace. Doesn't that sound like a really beautiful world? If I'm not going to do that, I guess I could do this. I don't need the dawn breaker. I do need this though. I just need one person to just be so desperate that they'll accept an evoker. And then I can get in there. Because I have, what's that power? I have bloodlust. I have hero. Don't you need me? It's almost too late for me to start a dungeon though. No, not too late, Bodhi. Relax. I said, well, I'm right though. It is almost too late. Either I get this dungeon or I don't get no dungeon at all. Mists. I could definitely take that. Hey, what just happened? What happened? Zoop. Oh, it's full. Damn. Mists would be good because it's easy. There's another one. They need me and my hero, and that one just fucking disappeared. Son of a bitch. What's happening? Crest farming in group at all? I'd like that. I need to crest farm. But they're not going to take me. Why would they take me when they could get someone who's going to do a bunch of damage? Ooh, I got a thing. What is that? Ooh, nice. A thing I don't even look at. Probably is obsolete in 2 weeks. Let's click on it though. Click. 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 I know what I could do. Oops, what have I done? Not paying attention, Bodhi. I guess I could either be the president and just get that out of the way, or what was that? Magic. Or I could find out. Ooh, that was a bad choice. I hit the wrong button. I don't think it really matters. You know, it mattered. Shit. Oh well. This isn't good. Not good at all. Not good at all. It did matter quite a bit. I made a mistake. And now I'm dead. Let's see here. These are all dumb. I blew it. Oh, I like the way he says, oh. Stunned, buddy. But you were hit with nothing. All right, well, we got him there. That's good. This might work out with a little bit of luck. Nope, it didn't work out. Wow, it will work out. Watch. This guy will kill him. It won't be in 1, but it'll kill him in 2. Whoa, shit. Maybe he won't. Unless he does his thing. I'm out. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Shit. Hitting the wrong buttons is bad, people. Take it from me, a wrong button hitter. A dedicated wrong button hitter. Someone who's constantly hitting the wrong buttons. It's bad. Now let's try this again in the correct way. There you go. Yay. Now this button. Oh. It made such a funny sound. Ouch, she says. Ouch. And click. See this thing right here that says Ebonite Ogvoker? I have no idea what the fuck that is. I'm an Og evoker, and I have no idea what the thing in front of me is. Kill him. Ooh, close. But he's definitely gonna die. That happened. And then give me one more of those. Nice. And now you're dead. Oh, you almost killed me. You're dead. Yeah. So Ukraine's changing. And especially, oh my God, wouldn't it be great? Final surge. I didn't even look at that for a second, did I? If Zelensky leaves, oh my God, maybe you could finally introduce some democracy into Ukraine, because Zelensky has been a dictator. If you cancel elections, you're the bad guy. 270. Crimson Lantern. It's a cosmetic. Explosives. Binds the back. Nope. Done. Everything is done. But now I have 270. But I don't need anything. Who's this guy? That's Wind Up Woofy. Wind Up Woofy is apparently a toy that I didn't get. I guess they have them on display there. Did you see that? Oh man. I really didn't make much of an effort, did I? Who cares? Who cares? I do have time to be president. You know what? I do have time to be president. Watch. I'm going to do this. Because I just thought of a... Oof. My friend is sick and I may not see them today. No, maybe tomorrow. Bummer. Bummer. So what are the dumb things now that I've become some kind of form of a streamer? I love telling my students I'm a streamer because they just laugh. That now I have to look at myself on a camera all the time, and I never have liked cameras. I don't enjoy posing for pictures, and I don't look in the mirror. So what I think it is I have a problem between what my brain thinks. My brain thinks, oh, well, that guy's attractive. And then I look in the mirror or have my photo taken and I realize, oof, I am not attractive. I'm just kind of a fat fucking bald guy. And everyone's like, oof, yeah, you're right. And so it doesn't jive with my mental image, which is not good because my ego, which I've always been told was out of control, is probably more out of control. And I don't want to be humbled. I like being out of control, egomaniac. No, I don't. Look, watch this. Let me show you something. Look, see that chess piece? That's a champion level chess piece. I got it on, but hero, champion. Eek. Hero. I got this yesterday, which was good. Hero. That's that. Hero. So I'm almost maxed out. The only thing I need to do is I can do is tens and get a goddamn chess piece. And I don't even know where to start looking. I could do that right now. Hello. Sorry, I didn't understand the exercise. Speaking exercise. Can someone explain it to me, please? No, I can't explain things that. I can't do that. You have collected all rewards for this month, have I? Well, good on me, mate. I guess Plunderstorm? Kill 10 enemies. Is Plunderstorm still a thing? I don't think so. That means I am doing nothing except for standing around here with my fingers in my bum. I could get rid of this thing, this quest that says go to the Forbidden Reach. I could do that while I'm standing here doing nothing. I also could be doing. No, I didn't do shit. Time walking dungeons. There's my hero back or chest. Let's see. I can afford to sit here for a few minutes and see if this happens. And I can do the. All right, Bodhi. Let's see. Where are we? We're at 147.43. Let's say 147.50. That's the thing you're looking for. I'm receiving the alarm. So I'm going to say snooze. 148.10. Doop. All right, 148.10 is what I'm going to say video 3 starts at. And that's actually me doing the president stuff. So I gotta get to here. Game. Let's not look down. Let's look up. Muy bien. All right. So, 3, 2, 1. Hey, folks, it's Bodhi Sandilya from Virulently. And if I were the president of the United States and I just saw the results of the German election, I'd be like, okay, good on you, Germany. Let's talk about some change. Maybe the world's going to be a better place. But I got to be honest, I'm not so sure that Friedrich Merz is going to be a change from Olaf Scholz. It doesn't appear that that's going to be the case. So what I would encourage you to do, Germany, is start talking about peace. And as the American president, I would encourage you not to develop another NATO, not another organization for defense. Develop an European organization for peace and creating peace agreements. That's what I'd do if I was the U.S. president. Okay, that's done. That was kind of easy. Oh, hey, everybody. Have my buff. Eat my buff. Oh, Tank's just gone. Go, Tank. Go. I got you. Oop, no, I don't. Tank, what are you doing, bro? And going big. Bam. Everybody takes a hit. And this guy takes a hit. And that guy takes a hit. Good job, Evoker. All right, my new Evoker power is to start using these. When I get something good happening, I'm going to use it. All right, well, I don't think the guy expected that to happen. I don't think that's what the tank was expecting. I can't find the captain. I want to give him this. I want to give him a little love. A little love. 1, 2, I'm going to go 3. Bam. And now you're dead. Bam. Tank, what are you doing? Run out of there. Nobody ever goes this way. I wonder why they went this way. Boy, am I in the middle of something? Well, I'm not near a trap. Yes, I am. I'm Bodhi. The traps are detonating. I'm actually going to do this. Because then I can give lots of buffs to people and all their buffs. Have a buff, folks. Have a buff. I'm Buffy the... Whoa. That happened right on my butt, didn't it? Surprise. As long as he doesn't detonate them, I'm good. He just did it again, though. I won. but I really wasn't paying attention to where I could have been using my superpowers. Zoop. I'm killing things. I wish I had thought about this before, because this really could have been my hero chess piece, and I'd spaced out. We might as well go get those guys too. Why am I disoriented? Why am I so disoriented? Oof. Big power, big dump. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that guy's out of mana. How did that happen? Zoop. Swim, 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 swim. Yee-ho, howdy, lockjaw. Uh-oh, somebody just got in contact with Arg. And they're too dumb to run. Oh, Arg just dropped it. Dropped combat with him. Not necessarily an uncommon thing. Using this superpower, and then this one, and this one. Combining all my superpowers. One, two. I'm going to give you guys your buff. Here's your buff. Oop, shit. No, it's not your buff. But everybody just got more powerful because of me. No, don't run away. Let's get Og. Oh, he's going to run away. And these guys aren't going to run away, which means they're going to get caught with Og. Oh, boy. Well, who knows? I don't see him in combat, so... You're welcome, tank. One, two, three. One, two. Oh man, that was really slow. What's going on? Why am I not doing anything in the way of speed casts? You just got bumped. All right, I don't know where he's going, so maybe I shouldn't be doing anything here. I don't like that. Oh, all right, well. Look out, there's a leech on me. Well, now we know where he's going. Bam. Bam. I'm just going to kill this guy. Fuck, Bodhi. Just kill him. Let's move on with our lives. Where are you going, tank? Okay. We'll do it from here. As you wish, my friend. I'm going to give everybody their buff. Here's your buff, everybody. Kill the bird. And now this guy. What's the next one? NATO's future. Oh, bummer, man. Shoot. Did you see that? I popped my power. Where is he? Right there. That stupid mage is still firing shit at the boss. Colats. Well, it's over. Oh, boy. I'm going to try and give the tank a heal here. And I should probably do the same thing for this guy. Boom. S. Boom. Did you see that huge drop? And that was from me hitting him with a super powerful thing. That was funny. That mage continuing to fire shit off at the boss was frustrating, though. That was frustrating. 1, 2, there they go. Hi, Shami. Shammy. Oh, there's my alarm telling me that it's the end of the morning. Boy, if you guys are asking me to do the... Oh, there's nothing I can do to interrupt this guy? Shit. Well, let's try doing this. I got him. That got him. I'm going to do this. Ooh, look out, Bodhi. You're getting things blown up. Where is he? I can't see that minion. Last one. Nope. Is it the last one? I have no idea. Boom. This might be the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Let's kill him, folks. I'm too close. Ooh, bam. Fuck off. Well, that's all I can do this morning, folks. Where am I going? Stormwind? All right, I can do that. Thank you, everyone. I have time to go to Stormwind and turn this in. I really should be doing more of this because I want those time warp badges. Those things I need. But boy, that seems like a waste of time. I'm really trying to get AOTC done in the next couple of weeks, but shit, that was wrong button. But every time I join in the group, it's poop. It's a group of poop. And it's a poop group. And people just don't do the mechanics properly. So, shit, what's happening? Zip. Zip. Is it Cataclysm? Is that what this was? Yeah, that must have been Cataclysm. I don't know. Well, this is Cataclysm. So, hi. Where is she? There she is. And this really is the first time I've been here. So, yeah, that's not good this week. Because people are selling things. Like that mount that I don't have. Or this mount that I don't have, but I can't afford because I only have 3,300 of these. And this guy would be selling a bunch of these and 500 more piece of hero equipment. Dang, I don't want to relive the siege of the Firelands, though. Doggone it. Ah! Oh, man, I forgot. You were looking at my giant head this whole time. I apologize. Who's ever out there? Hope Kennedy, all my friends. How does that guy? get to be on a mount, and I don't get to be on a mount. Oh, here I go. No. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna call it a day because I got some things I'd like to take care of before I go to work. Doesn't that sound nice? All right. Well, I could do one more for the president stuff. I could do that. So let's do that. And that involves going here and saying, oh, Jesus Christ, I wasn't even paying attention. And here I'm at 202.30. Oops, shit, that was the right thing. Come on, Bodhi. 202.30. Oh my God. Just can't hit the right buttons this morning. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, folks, it's Bodhi Sandilya, Virulently Peaceful. I'm virulently peaceful. I hope you'd like to join me someday. Today I'm talking about NATO's future, and I think it's high time we stopped acting like the Russians were going to attack us in Europe or in the United States. Come on, you guys. That's been a scam for a really, really long time. Let's all stop and say, okay, let's create a world of peace. Let's create a world in which Europe doesn't fear an invasion of Russia, but creates peace agreements with Russia and then keeps those peace agreements. Wouldn't that be a better world to live in? NATO has been a way of funneling the wealth of Europe into the military industrial complex in the United States. All of your weapon systems are United States systems. All of the bombs that you buy are American bombs. All the stuff you got is American. I say we stop that. And as the U.S. president, that's exactly what I would do. I don't know. I don't have any idea how long that was. That might have been too long. All right, let's put the clock on at least. I like Rania Kalik. She has really interesting things to say. Timer. That's not the thing. Stopwatch. That's the thing I was looking for. Ukraine is changing. All right, we can do that one. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, it's Bodhi Sandilya from Virulently. If I was the U.S. president and I was watching the changes that I, as the U.S. president, are causing in Ukraine, and that Ukrainians are causing in Ukraine, and Europeans are causing in Ukraine, and God knows Russians are causing in Ukraine, I would probably say, okay, yeah, it's time for change. So I would take Zelensky up on his offer to resign, but I wouldn't give him what he's looking for because he says I'd resign if I got NATO membership. Okay, well, someone made an agreement with, said, look, we're not going to kill you if you get us into NATO. And he says, okay, well, then I'll resign and get into NATO, but you're not going to kill me, right? Yeah, that's a temporary thing, brother. That's not a thing that's permanent. They're going to kill you at some point. They're going to get you. So, yeah, Ukraine is changing, and one of the biggest change it needs is to get rid of Zelensky. That warmonger needs to be out of there. Peace and love. That's it. That is it for me today. I am peace and loved out. Woohoo! What a beautiful day. All right. Good morning. I'm going to say good morning to the guild, and then I'm out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Whoever joined me, it's Monday. No one's joining me on a Monday morning. It's one of the things I have to contemplate for the future. But that's okay. I'm doing this for me. This isn't about you. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow live at 8:30 European time, Central European time. 8:30 tomorrow morning. Bye.